Well, what up, friends? Let's get to going. Just gonna post online here. Hey, friends. If you have Twitch, I'm drawing live for the first time. Come watch. My name's Margo underscore. Is that how you do your Twitch name, or does something come before? Is it a hashtag? Is it a little weird circle? Is it a @ to tell people what my Twitch name is?
It's like twitch.tv/your name.
Is it?
I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Twitch.tv/ Can you try to do that from your computer? Just to make sure it works. Twitch.tv/ my name's Margo underscore.
Yes.
Okay. Post. All right, let's get some Christmas tunes going. Shoobity-doo, scoobity-doo. Alrighty.
Your face looks so bright.
Okay, so turn it down. We should just make it brighter for. I will try not to swallow so hard into the microphone. Or sniff. My allergies are insane. I thought I was going to need some inspo for this photo, but I think I want to do a trio of Christmas ornaments hanging out together. So let's give that a startsy go. We obviously need a Christmas ball. So I'm just going to rough sketch here. It's a little too high for my liking. And then they always had, when I was growing up, that little like curly scalloped bottom. Well, there we are. So we got one. Now we're going to draw another. Let me just draw them individually here. So what other kind of classic Christmas ornaments are there? Maybe a stocking? So we have a Christmas ball, a stocking, and a candy cane. I wonder if anybody has put candy canes on their tree. That was a tradition growing up in our house. We would always put candy canes on the tree. Let's do that. Here's the ultimate question. Does a candy cane, in your mind, curve to the left or to the right? I guess it really depends on the vibe you're going for. So we got a Christmas ball, a candy cane, and I said a stocking, but let me think of some other ornaments really quickly. We got, well, I guess ornaments could be anything, right? Like growing up, I had a rocking horse. I had, you know, like a baby's first Christmas. Oh, we could do like a little drummer boy, or we could do like a nutcracker. Nutcracker's going to be hard to draw. Oh, hey there, Apollo. Thanks for the follow. I'm just drawing some Christmas things right now, and I wanted to draw a trio of like Christmas ornaments. So at my house growing up, we always had candy canes hanging on our Christmas tree, and obviously Christmas balls. So those are going to be the two already. And I'm thinking of a third one. Do you have a suggestion? Let me know in the chat. think. If you're curious about what I'm sipping on, I have a vanilla protein shake in here. And this is my Santa's PJs mug. That's what I like to call it. It's really not his PJs. It's just his laundry. Santa's laundry. And then I have a sugar-free iced tea. Alrighty, let's see. Am I still gonna go with, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go with some sort of a star. Or maybe more like a snowflake. Oh, I love the idea of the snowflake, but I'm actually so salty with myself because it's gonna be a really complicated draw. But that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank goodness for the apps that we have nowadays that make quick work of the harder stuff, or rather the tedious stuff. You prefer chocolate shakes, broke legs? I actually prefer chocolate shakes too, but my husband likes to keep those for himself, and I'm a team player, so I drink the vanilla ones. Just building the little snowflake here. I need, I think, one more leg. Here we are. Oopsie daisy, don't do that. Shoo. Scooch over. I'm going to try to not give you guys the top of my head this whole while. There we go. Do we think that's enough legs to be a snowflake? I don't know. Does it need 2 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like that's enough. So let's merge these all down because this is still our sketch. All right, so now we got a snowflake, a candy cane, and a Christmas ball. I'm gonna shrink the snowflake a little. Get it in line here. And shrink the ball. Or that's not the ball, that's the candy cane, but that's all right. And then the ball. I did kind of want the ball to be like the focal point. Now I'm second guessing that a tiny bit. But here we have a candy cane, a Christmas ball, and a snowflake ornament. And I guess the candy cane could have like a ribbon around it. Okay, and then maybe the snowflake has like a little string with a loop. Okay. All right. I kind of like it. What we're going to do now is just go in and start decorating. Now my go-to, okay, is to do that Christmas ball red. Because for some reason, that's what my brain like thinks of when I think of a Christmas ball. But I'm going to go outside of what my brain thinks. And I'm going to do this sort of like bluish kind of vibe. Yes. Broke legs. We are drawing different Christmas ornaments that are all going to be like hanging out together. Maybe they're on a little Christmas hangout. And yeah. Oh, I don't like that. There we are. It's not looking so round. That's okay. Hi, Flying Deer Composer. What's up? Thanks for jumping in the chat. Can I turn the music up? Sure. Let's try that. How do we feel about that? You just let me know. Flying deer, we are drawing Christmas ornaments. I'm an illustrator, and so they're going to have cute little faces, and they're going to be hanging out together. And so that's what we're doing right now. Oh, thanks, Brooks Legs. Yeah, I thought it was like a cool little vibey thing to do. It's holiday season time, and why not? Did you celebrate Christmas growing up, Flying Deer? If you did, let me know what maybe your favorite ornament that you can remember putting on the tree was. And if you didn't celebrate Christmas, what did you celebrate, if anything? Yes, always. Okay, cool. Broke Legs, you have great ears. I have 4 dogs. 4 little dogs. Flying Deer, I like the lights too, because they, I'm looking over here, by the way, because that's where my chat is, but I should look at the cameras like I'm talking to you. This is my first stream, so thank you for watching. But I do prefer the lights too, because I think they kind of pull it all together. But the ornaments just always held a special place for me growing up, I think, because my family, we had like special ones, you know, that meant something to each of us. Oh, cool. Like a glow stick, kind of? Is that what you mean? All right, I'm gonna leave that alone for a sec, and I'm gonna get in with the candy cane. Okay, cool. That sounds neat and not something that I'm too familiar with. Where is it that you are from? I'm from the US, by the way. I don't know where everybody's tuning in from. I'm from the United States and from a state called New Jersey. Oh, that sounds cute. I found a picture of us with huge smiles and those glow sticks when I was little. Oh, you're from Switzerland. Whoa. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. Very cool. So in Switzerland at Christmas time, is it always snowing? What is the weather like during the holiday for you? Obviously, we need some stripes on our candy cane. I'm going to turn this size down. So, no, it doesn't snow there? Oh, that makes me feel sad. Sad. It doesn't always snow where I'm from for Christmas time, but growing up there was a lot of snow during our holiday, but now we don't get as much snow, not like we used to. All right, this is just a rough kind of sketch. There are a lot of mountains, but down in the city and town, not so much snow. Oh, okay. Okay. So snow is not so much in your memory of like Christmas time. You have a Christmas memory of there being snow? I think I'm going to color the snowflake here the same kind of white as the candy cane, although on the screen here it does look a little pink. One year we were all sick after Christmas. Oh. You know, I have a Christmas memory of when we were all sick as well. We got like a stomach flu, everyone in my household, and we were terribly sick. But I know that sounds like it shouldn't be a good memory, but it was, because everybody was just feeling cozy and feeling like wanting to be together and being really lazy, laying around. and resting, and it was really nice. I kind of liked that, even though everybody was sick. Is this? It is. Let's bring this up just so I can better see it. There we are. Forgive me if I'm not keeping up with the chat like immediately, because again, this is my first stream and I need to be aware of looking up. Oh, broke legs, having vertigo, and then driving to your grandparents. Ugh. Were you young? Like you were in the back seat? Because that's the worst, when you're like not feeling in control of the car. Or were you a young driver? Flying Deer, if you have a chance, why don't you give me a follow? I would love to chat more to you during another time as well. I am not quite sure how to do that, but I would love it if you did. Oh, 13 in the backseat. And that's even worse, too, because when you're like a little kid, you could at least like fall asleep. But when you're 13, you're like just sitting there feeling gross. Not cool. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. All right. Oh, I kind of like the vibes that's happening here where it's like a white, a color, a white, and they're like tied in a little bit. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh. Hey, babe. Never mind. Hey, thanks for the follow, Flying Deer. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you tuned in tonight. I'm always happy to meet new friends, and I love meeting new friends from other places, for sure. All right. Oh, this is the wrong layer. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. I don't want anything on the opposite layer. All right, we will have to figure this sketch situation out. Where are the... Oh, that's on the big sketch. Okay, cool. It looks so cool when you zoom in. Thank you. So, like, when you can see all the grain and detail. Thanks so much. I need to relax a little bit. I think because it's my first ever stream, I'm feeling like anxious. And so my left hand is like fisted over in the corner. And I'm like, ugh, just because I'm not quite in a groove. But what helps me stay in a groove and get in a groove is chatting. So feel free to keep chatting at me. Ask me questions or tell me about, I don't know, what your favorite... I love knowing about people's favorite foods, so feel free to jump that in the chat. All right, let's see here. I'm really liking this like bluish, greenish vibe situation we have going on. I want to save these colors. I created them earlier today for a different project. And I want to make sure that you know what? I'm not going to do it with that pen. I'm going to do it with a more solid, true colored pen. Like that. And this color. And this one. Nope, not that one. This dark one. There we go. Alright, so now we at least have those as the color palette. Drawing. Okay. Ooh, Thai food, like curry. So you like spicy food? I'm into spicy food. I can't say I've had too much Thai food, but I do like Indian food. And I do like a coconut curry, which I think it might be more toward Thai. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I do like spicy food. Very much so. In America, like hot sauce is a really big deal. So not necessarily too much chili, but you like the idea of curry as the dish, right? With like the veggies and or the meat in like a sauce. Is that what you mean? Oh, okay. So then coconut curry is more Thai. Okay, then I have had something like that before. There used to be a restaurant around us called Pei Wei, and it was, I'm assuming, possibly a Thai style restaurant. But there is a lot of flavor in Thai kitchen. I bet there is. Seasoning, right? I've learned in cuisines outside of like American cuisine are extremely like utilized. A lot of and puts a lot of depth into the meal. The flavor. I like that. All right. I'm just getting some of those like dimensional shadows going on here. I think sometimes when I get chatting, I stop drawing, so. Lemongrass galanga, cilantro, kaffir lime, and okay. So I'm going to be real honest. The only ones I've ever heard of are cilantro and lemongrass. We have lime, obviously, but I don't know the kaffir name. And I don't know what galanga is. I might be pronouncing those all wrong. But I had lemongrass for the first time about a couple of weeks ago. We went on a Christmas type walk in one of the towns near us, and we got lattes, and they had a lemongrass latte, which was kind of interesting. But I'm very much a food person, so I would love to try a dish with those flavors in it. And you know what? A friend of mine made us a dish one time, and it was Thai something or other. Thai chicken, coconut Thai chicken, something like that. And the spices in it were so unfamiliar to me, but very, very delicious. So I have a feeling I would like it. What is your favorite type of food? Food. Do you mean like as far as like cuisine? Like what style? Like you said Thai. I would say maybe Indian food or Mexican food. I don't know, I like all kinds of food, I feel like, but I feel like that might be an oversimplification. I like spicy food, not too spicy, but if we're talking Indian food, I like, now I can't think of any of the dishes I like. Palak paneer. I like garam masala. I like aloo gobi. And oh, I don't know. There's a bunch that I like that I can't think of right now because I feel like I'm on the spot. I have heard that Ethiopian food is good, but in our area there isn't many restaurants with that type of cuisine. So I've never had to try it or had the opportunity to try it, but I've heard people say that it's very, very good. All right. I kind of like the textures happening here. I'm going to go in with this color here and just kind of jazz and darken up this to give it more of like a round, shiny look, because Christmas balls are round and shiny. I don't know that I like that. Oh yeah, so you frequent a Ethiopian restaurant. That's very cool. That's really awesome. I've, like I said, I've not had the opportunity to try Ethiopian food, but I would like to. Just looking at what I'm doing here. There we go. I don't want to smooth everything out, but I want to get that spherical look first. I think I need a sip. All right. Let's move over to this. What do I like to draw the most? Thank you for asking. I'm going to say it's a toss-up. I like to draw food or inanimate objects with faces on them. So like a candy cane with a face, a Christmas ball with a face. I've drawn an avocado with a face and like sneakers on or shoes. And I also like to draw custom things. So I like when somebody asks me to draw something that they want to see, and then we kind of figure it out together. And yes, it is my job. Thanks again for asking that. It's a part-time job for now. I just began it about 2 years ago. So I'm starting out slow, but I'm hopeful to do something bigger. My big dream would be to illustrate children's books and write children's books. Yeah, it is. You know, it's difficult starting out doing, anything, right? Anything that we want to do, that we love doing, can be scary to start. But, I'm hopeful that once things really begin and it kind of catches on, maybe it'll be good. Yeah, it does sound like a children's thing, cute little faces on things that shouldn't have faces. But I think for me, even though it's a kid thing, it brings me so much happiness and joy that it can turn like any bad day around. And that is really important to me. And so I think that even though it's a child kind of visual, it really helps your heart. And that's what I hope that other adults can get from it too, as well as kids. So we'll see. All right, I already can tell that this green is too close to that green for my liking, but I'm just going to outline here and go back afterward. Because I still need to fill in the white because it's not quite as white as it should be. Sweet. Okay. I like it. I like it. Sorry that I'm sniffing. I have a little bit of a allergy situation going on. How do I find my clients? A lot of my clients are friends or friends of friends. And no, I did not go to an art school. I am self-taught. So I taught myself how to draw just from practicing. Correct. Yep. And then friends of friends of friends of friends. Yep. Word of mouth is what we would call that here. I don't know if you guys have that same saying, but the word of mouth is how people would have found out. A friend would tell a friend, who would tell a friend, who would tell a friend. If this is too personal a question for you, Flying Deer, you do not have to answer, but what do you do for work or school? Are you a student or are you in the work field? Oh, you speak French. That's interesting. Is French a common language in Switzerland, or do you just happen to also speak French? Oh, really? Oh, I love that. Mouth to ear. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Word of mouth or mouth to ear. Yeah. That is how I find my clients. Mouth to ear. Could you write that in your, how you would say it? I would love to try and read that. Let's try to get some more of a blue happening in here. Well, in Switzerland, we're next to France, so we speak French. It's next to Germany, so we speak German. And it's next to Italy, so some people speak Italian. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, so that is written in French then, right? So that would be bouche a, or the a would be pronounced a, right? Bouche a Oriel or Orie. I'm probably butchering that, but I love languages. So I'm always interested to see how other people use phrases or how they pronounce certain things. Well, like an amuse-bouche, right? So bouche is right. Unless Americans are just saying that wrong. I'm thinking of that phrase, an amuse-bouche, which we would say is like, yeah, I know you can't. I know you can't. That's okay. I'll look it up on my own time and figure it out. I'm actually going to take a picture of it so that I can remember. There we go. I'm loving this little music that's happening. French is one of the languages that I was teaching myself. I'm not doing a great job of practicing, but I have an app called Duolingo, and it helps you learn languages, and French is one of the languages that I was learning. I don't know much French, but I did learn how to say some things like, I don't know, man, woman, dog, hello, those types of very casual phrases. You say you cannot talk well in English, but your writing is pretty good. I can understand you. I think you're doing good. Well, that makes sense. If you never have to speak it, then why would you have to practice, right? And that's the same with me learning French. I have no one else that around me that speaks French. And so I'm just practicing with the app. And while that's nice, it doesn't give you the same type of learning experience as if you were speaking with a fluent speaker. I speak a little Spanish, enough to get by, but not enough, And then I speak American Sign Language as well, which is interesting and fun. All right, we're just going to merge these down because eventually we will just keep building on top of them. Hey, babe, you have to plug your computer in.
Oh, wow.
I do have someone to practice signs. So I have a few friends who are deaf, who speak sign language as their first language. But then my husband took a class with me, and my nieces are interested, and my sister-in-law is interested. So we all kind of practice together. But mainly, I would talk to my two friends who are deaf in sign language. Is this the white? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to put it in a different pen now because I want a little bit of texture, and I liked this one. Zoop. I don't even know this music, but here I am singing along like it's my favorite song. Say what? Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. Giving good dimension. Hi, Peanut. That's my dog, my newest dog. She's very cute and little. Do you have any pets? Nice. I'm really liking this pen that I'm using. No pets for you? That's okay. Less responsibility, right? They are a lot to take care of. Pets and, you know, children. If you have children, or... I think I missed... Hold on, let me see. We were talking a lot, which I appreciate, but I think I missed you say... No, we didn't. So are you a student or are you working? You have a few... Is that bonsais, like plants? I have a few plants. They're not bonsais, but I have a few plants. And I'm not a green thumb. That's the phrase that we would use, like a person who does well taking care of plants. That we call that a green thumb. And that's not me. But I try. And you work. Okay. Feel free not to answer if it's too personal, but what do you do for work? Oh, I'm loving it. Loving it. All right, let's switch. I mean, the candy cane, it's not finished, but there's not a lot to a candy cane, so... Oh, I'm shaking everybody down. Oh, is it? Cool. Avoir la main vert. Okay. Avoir la main vert. Okay, cool. I don't know what the first word means. I know vert is green. And main, I'm assuming, is like finger. Oh, hand. Okay. Having a green hand. Oh my gosh, that's cool. So that's very similar, for sure. I'm sure a lot of American phrases were just adapted from other languages. I would imagine. Oh, well, hello, my friend. How are you? The drawing is going thusly. Here is a candy cane and a little ornament and a snowflake ornament that I'm drawing as a little trio for Christmas. And they will have some faces on it. Oh, hello, Homestead Hero. So good to see you. It is my very first live. So I'm a little nervous. But I'm chatting it up with my friend Flying Deer here, who I just met from Switzerland. I maintain and repair the stair lifts. Oh, okay. Is a stair lift like, we would call it an escalator? Or is it like an elevator where it's like the box that travels up? Thank you. On this one? Homestead, look at you putting all the little cute emojis in there. I have no idea how to do anything. I'm barely looking at the camera. It's for people with disability. Oh, yes. Okay. That's very cool of you. That's awesome. And is that like in their homes? Or is it in a public place that you do those repairs? The round teal one is super pretty. Thank you. And nice little bits of shading are for you. Thank you. It's very fresh. Very, very fresh. Oh, so you're doing that both. So in both people's like homes and in the like more commercial settings. That's awesome. My mother had a disability later in her life. She suffered a stroke, the medical condition stroke. And so it left her arm and her leg on the right side paralyzed. And so she spent a good portion of the remainder of her life in a wheelchair and using like a walking cane frame And so I really appreciate the work that you do. Thanks for that. Yeah, so just drawing some Christmas vibes and hanging out. These are going to have cute, adorable faces on them when we're done. But right now I'm just, you know, chatting, vibing, all the jazzing. What happened to our music? There's no way it's over. Maybe it is. We'll just start over. You are lucky that you found something that you like, right? Because I think a lot of people spend far too long, maybe sometimes most of their lives, working in a field that they're unhappy with and that they just think is always the job that they can have or should have. It's always better when you can feel yourself useful. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. And I think when we feel useful, we're more driven to continue working and to do a better job because it makes us feel good. And then we do a good job and that makes us feel good. So we want to do a good job, right? My markets this weekend were good. I had one, just one. My final one for the 2022 season was on Saturday. And it was a slow day for me as the vendor, but the event was really successful. It was a Santa Saturday, so families came out to see Santa Claus, and it was a really cool experience. My nose is starting to get dry too. I'm like very dry. Chatting dry. All the dry. Yeah, let's get that dark bit down there. Love it. Guys, I think... Whoa, oh, no. You know, this app does that every now and then. When you're doing something, I like accidentally double tap or some sort of command that I don't actually know about, and it erases my whole thing and I can't go back. They have hydrate commands. You don't realize how unassumingly taxing it is on... I mean, I'm like very thirsty. But I want to get that drawing back in here that I was just doing. Because I really liked it. It was like a darker, concentrated bottom. Yeah, okay. Now I will take a hydrate break because I'm super thirsty. I like these stream beats we got going on. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, dimension is not really my strong suit just yet, so like sometimes I have no idea where the, you know, dimension should be. What is happening? Why isn't it? Is it my pen? Because it doesn't seem to be actually doing anything. Did you die? No, you didn't. I meant to ask you, are you making these for a specific purpose or drawing for an order? Okay, so thank you for that question. Neither. I am drawing these for this stream because I wanted to try out a stream and see how I like it or if I like it or whatever. So far, by the way, liking it. But I just thought it's coming up Christmas time. Let's draw something fun and Christmassy. When I'm drawing little like quick scenes, like to have a trio. So I decided to do a trio of ornaments. I was inspired by another illustrator who has the most adorable little array of ornaments, which I will have to send you at another time because I forget her name. I just started following her this weekend. But yeah, she inspired me. But this will look nothing like hers because she has a very different style than I do. And it's just very cozy, very whimsical, and, adorable. What is happening? I don't love what's going on here, but that's okay. All right. So now I think I'm going to bring this down where it belongs. Yeah. Merge it all together. And then we're going to draw the little silver top, but I am going to make the little silver top blue at first to match the blue in the snowflake. And then we'll go in with like more definitive silver looks. That's great. Always good to find peeps to inspire you. If that's how you'd describe her style, how would you describe yourself? I don't know. It's freezing where? Outside. Oh, geez. My husband, Tim, just took the dog for a walk, and it is apparently freezing outside where we live. I would describe myself... That's a great question. And I think I feel maybe like I don't have an answer. I don't think I often describe myself. Homestead Hero says, "Hi, Tim." He said, "Hey." Yeah, I don't think I'm out here often describing myself. So I don't know. I think when anybody asks me to describe my stickers, I would say, oh, they're happy little cuties or positive, happy things. I'm sure there's terminology to describe what I do. I don't know it. I really don't. TBD, I guess. Speaking of dogs, how is your puppy? Is she lovely? All right. So, I'm glad we're adding in some silver bits because I don't really love that blue coloring. You don't need one. I suck at describing myself too, and I was hoping I was not alone. You're not alone. You are not alone. Because I'm quite bad at it, I guess. Because I felt like I took 40 years to answer that question. Flying deer, did we lose you? She's doing well. She was apparently crazy tonight while my dad and I were at the toy store. But we were working on that training-wise. She and I have bonded a lot lately, which has been nice. That's awesome. And yes, the toy store was today. How did that go? I was bummed that I didn't actually end up getting to be a part of it. I had really hopeful desires to be there, but just did not work out the way I wanted. Is that? Yeah, that could be the look we're going for. Love it, love it. So far, so good. I think what I would like to do, though, is come up underneath of it and go back to that dark color and put some darker bits under here. It was good. I stowed away in the food truck because your boy had zero peopling energy left, so I asked to put my hand to the plow in private instead. Well, that's awesome. First of all, you got to know what you're capable of and what you're not, right? Oh, I am bummed. I really wish that I could have been there. How come we had decided, by the way, I never asked this question, but how come we had decided to do it on a Sunday versus on like a Tuesday like we have done in the past? French toast casserole.
What's that mean? Is in it?
French toast.
That's it?
Yeah, like it's made like a casserole instead of slices. Did you push the microphone closer to my mouth on purpose? Oh, can I move it?
You should have it closer.
All right, fine. Anyways.
It sounds better when it's close.
All right, that's fine. Sounds better when it's closer. There, I like that better. All right, and then I think I want this to be in a illumination color. I think that might have had to do with Sharon. Not positive, to be honest. You mean like that it is on a weekend? It's okay if you don't know, and I kind of don't know what you mean, so we can just skip it. I just was curious because I remember them being in the past on like a Tuesday or something. Oopsie, that's the wrong pen. I'm gonna round this bit out a tiny bit more right there. Oh, let's do like that. Love it. Cutesy. All right. Sorry, I meant because I know it was originally on a Friday, but I think it might have gotten bumped. Gotcha. Okay, and I didn't realize it was originally on a Friday. Fun fact about me, which I'm sure you already know, is like dates and times and anything that's like, I don't know, important, just slips away from my mind like a sieve. Not quite sure why. I wish that was not something that I struggle with, but it is, and I do. So it's not my strong suit, but okay, what's that look like? Doing a hard edge like that. Perfect. Oh, look, I love it. No, not lose. I continue my drawing. You're drawing too? Are you drawing as well? Are you drawing what I'm drawing? Or are you drawing something different, Flying Deer? I would love to know. I just got so excited for you. I'm like, what are you drawing? All right, so now I think what we can do is go in with this like bluish white color with the light pen, which I'm loving. Light pen. No, something different. What are you drawing? And are you someone who draws just for fun? Do you consider yourself to be quite good at it? Let me know. Oh, no. Just for fun, I'm not so good. Okay, I mean, listen, if you enjoy it, that's what counts, right? I tell my nieces all the time because they enjoy to draw. And they, I think, see me drawing and think they're not as good as me. But the thing is like, even 3-4 years ago, I wasn't as good as me. And a few years from now, I'll be better than I am today, right? And so I think if you enjoy it, that's the bit that is most important. What are you drawing? I kind of love that it looks like bright. That's very much the Bob Ross mentality of it, and I love to see it. You're drawing a handbag? That's cool. And take the pin out of Bob Ross. He is my all things. When I was younger, you could not have told me I wasn't a painter when I was watching Bob Ross. And you're right. He makes everything feel very tangible, very doable. I love that you're drawing a handbag. My mom, when I was younger, used to draw like a mannequin body, like the top, like the neck and like waist of a woman, and then she would draw clothes on top of it. That was one of my first drawing experiences as well, watching her do that and then trying to do it myself. And she 100% just did that for fun. And I always loved seeing her do that. And my dad actually used to draw horses, horse faces, horse legs, a whole horse sometimes. And wow, that was like a core memory untapped. I haven't thought about that in so long. But yeah, watching both of them draw, I think, is maybe some of the first drawing, like, igniting in my heart that was done by me. Wow. I love that. All right, so cute. Yes. I'm still curious as to why this candy cane looks pink. It only looks pink on my, like, viewfinder. Can you guys see the candy cane? Does it look pink to you? Or does it look white to you? Oh my goodness. It's so dry. My mouth is dry. My nose is dry. All right, well, good. As long as it looks white to you, thanks for answering me. Then I don't really care. I think I want to put back some of that, whatever that pen was. Where is it? There it is. Now that I'm in that pen and have blue, I can kind of, nope, where are we? Let's go above it. Oh, see, I love this pen because it's like strikey. I almost called it. Is that because it's called strike? No, it's called sticks. It's like stripey, but like not in the, there we go. Yes. Let's see. Do I love that? Yes, I do. Because then it almost makes it look like 3D little like gems. And I actually have an ornament that looks like that on my tree right now. And that is just a happy accident. Because I did not intend to draw that. I feel like when I look down like this and I'm drawing, I look like so serious in the camera. I'm like, I am happy, I promise. Do, 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 do. Nice, nice. Sorry if that just made you dizzy. Here we are. Loving it, loving it. All right, now I've done a lot of work on these two and hardly any work on the candy cane. And it's because I kind of like it, but I also know it needs to have more stuff. So this was the white I used, which we said has apparently some pink undertones. So I would like to then make it stark white so that I can add, yes, I'm like already so excited. So that I can add some much needed dimension in the actual shape of the candy cane. Right? Well, I said I wasn't going to sniff into the microphone, and that was a lie. The lie detector determined that that was a lie. My dad watches like Maury every day, and that's all Maury does is like finding out if people are the father. Ooh. I wish I was playing like legitimate Christmas tunes, but I could not find them without commercials, even though they were royalty free. So I'm just using Harris Heller, his Christmas playlist, which is lovely. All right, now it looks like there's definitely more dimension to this candy cane, which is nice. So what I think I'm going to do is take finding DCMA free Christmas music is a challenge and a half, unfortunately. Well, okay, so love your acronyms. I don't know what that means, but is that like royalty? You mean like royalty free? There is royalty free Christmas music. It just has commercials in it, like every so many songs. Because that older, you know, Christmas tunes, they're not owned by anyone specifically anymore, and they're free domain. So like if I wanted to make a Christmas album, I don't have to pay royalties to sing a lot of those songs because they're already open to the public. It's just a matter of getting them to be with no commercials for the stream. That's hard. I mean, it is making a difference, but like not in the big picture. Means it's allowed to be streamed. Yeah, okay. Free domain. Gotcha. Let's make this super cute and round. I I know because my background is white, it's getting so hard to see, but I will absolutely fix that momentarily. It almost looks like I'm like erasing detail, but I'm not. I'm adding it, I promise. I mean, this does give Christmas vibes, the music, but not as much as like carols would. I'm a big sucker for the Christmas Carol. I think so. It's got some festive twinkling. Yeah, I think so too. So tell me more, Homestead. Are you still working at your coffee shop? How's that going? Is it still as taxing and time consuming as it was initially, or is it better now? I never got a chance to get over there just yet. And that bums me hard because I had wanted to be there for your opening day, even though I'm sure it would have been chaotic to say the least. Okay, so we're much more candy cane looking. And I think I'd like to do a more streamlined, like this, teeny tiny ribbon. Like, you know, some candy canes have this like little extra one. I don't know if that's necessary, but I dig it. Oh, my lines are shaky. I don't want them to be straight though. That's all right. I also don't know if the candy canes are going in the right, like the stripes are going in the right direction, and I don't have the patience to check. We are just drawing for fun after all. So does it really matter? I don't know. No, I don't like that. Well, I guess it has become time to go. Oh, Flying Deer, thank you for tuning in. I'm so happy to have met you. It was fun. Thank you so much. I hope to see you on another time. There we go. Perf. Loving it now. Hi, Margo. It's Colin from OLPH. Stopping by to say hi, Trouble. What? Like, Colin? Hi. Thanks for watching. And definitely come back at another time. Enjoy your night. Thanks for following. That makes me so happy. Hey. Thanks. Oh, that's so cool. OLPH is where I went to grade school. So, like, that's really cool. Do I want to outline the candy cane in red the way that I'm doing? Is that that's a choice, but is it like ooh, that's a choice? Or is it like, that's a good choice? I don't know. Maybe I don't want it on the inside. Let's just outline the outside and see what happens. Awesome. And then, great. It was freezing in my little, like, drawing office that I made my husband put on the heater. And now I'm, like, so wetting to death. So, that's fun. Can I just back up? Let's do this. Oh, yep. I definitely need to follow, too. Whoops. Is this a new account, by the way? I swear I'd already been following you. Yeah, I thought you were, too, but it's not. Actually, you know what? It might be. I think my original account, or no, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I know next to nothing, but I'm going to give it a go. Nope, I don't want to do that. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's get closer. That's the way to do it. All right, so we have it outlined on the outside. It definitely looks good, like, from afar, but when we zoom in, it's like, you definitely need it on the inside, too, I think. Bold of you to assume any of us have at any point known what we were doing whatsoever. The audacity. Yes, I agree. This is your original. You do VOD. Your VOD shows your stream was 3 years ago. Oh, so don't know what that's about. My VOD. What does that mean? I'm sure I should know these things. Well, then if you can hear me, broke legs, do you think that you can come in here and turn the heat down? I am dying. And I don't think you left me a remote, or if there is, even is a remote. I don't know. But I'm like very warm. Which, like, I appreciate because it was very cold. Yeah. Oh. I'm dying. It's not that kind of show. Is that the... Hold on. Is this the inside of my candy cane? Or let's take the background away real quick. So I can see what is happening here. Now you guys can see all my, like, uber mistakes, but we will fix all that up when we are finished, when we get to the fine-tuning part. Oop, that was just very messy. Oop. All right, whatever. We'll just erase that bit. We'll come back. It's all good. It's all good. My name was Margo. What do you think? You're funny or something? Please get in here and turn the heat down. It's actually like burning my leg. Okay. We got this. Nice. Perf. Love it. Now let's just clean it up now that we're here. Like, cause please. Driving me whole nuts. All right. Cleaning up. Nope, wrong. I guess we're on the wrong layer. Cleaning up.
Well, it's toasty.
I know. Super warm. You could turn it right off. And then in like 30 minutes, I'll be like, can you please come put the heat on because I'm freezing. Oh, wowie. You turned it off. It's already like 5 degrees colder. All right. How about my new friend from Switzerland?
You got 4 followers?
I did. Apollo followed, but then never watched, I don't think. Because when I said hello, they didn't say hello. And then Colin O'Clock is my friend Colin from grade school. He popped in and he was like, hi, it's Margo, it's Colin from grade school. Blah, blah, blah. I'm popping in. And then Homestead and the Flying Deer person.
Oh, so the way this works, it's not like counting seconds, it's counting hours and minutes.
Oh, I gotcha. So it waits the full minute before tossing it in. Is, I guess, what you mean, right? Oh, yes.
How's the chat look for you?
I like the chat. It's good. I can see it comes up, in the background a little bit, and I can feel good about knowing when somebody's chatting. And then I like when it does this.
What's that?
That's like, it says first time chat.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that.
I'm sure there's a lot of really cool tools that we need to learn.
Well, I told you, I know nothing. This is like my very first attempt at actual streaming, and I don't even know
You gotta get that homestead
if I'm good at it.
to show you the stuff.
I mean, not everybody can be as professional as the hero. You can say my real name, by the way, if you want. I say it on my channel all the time. Oh, you do? Okay. I mean, my real name is my handle, so... I guess I say mine too. And that was really just like a way of introducing myself without having to pick a niche on any social platform. Like, you know, if it was like, you know, I don't know, I'm Margo, not Margo, like drawing with cuteness or something like that. Like, and then I had to, what if I didn't want to draw anymore? So I just chose my name's Margo so that all the things can be. First of all, now that we're here, and I just erased all that white from the background, I hate the outline. I think it looks like really sloppy. Oh no! I don't think I can go back like a million times. Hold on, let's say beep beep beep. Let's just see how far back it'll let me go. Oh yes, but everyone calls me Jeff instead because my mod accidentally called me that one time and no one has ever let it go, so now I'm Jeff Von Homestead. I love it. Jeff Von Homestead. All right, this candy cane is giving me some pause. And so she's just going to have to wait. I love this snowflake guy here. I love the Christmas ball here. So really, and truly and veritably, all we have left is the candy cane, but we're still going to pause about it. I am going to come down here. What is this? Oh, the sketch. Yeah, we can take that away, I guess. What's this? Oh, it's on 2 different layers. Cool for me. Let's just merge these. And let's draw some sort of like a background-y situation. Jeff Von Homestead, love it. I wish that my brain had enough capacity to remember that so that I could call you Jeff Von Homestead, but it won't, and so I won't. I kind of love that already. That was not my intention, was to love it that much. But let's do some up here and see if I love it, if the whole thing has... And I kind of do, but let's back out. All right. Okay, this is the part where I start losing hope in myself. So we're going to draw some cute faces so that I can gain the hope back. So we got like this. Do you really like the bottom or like the whole big background? Because I liked both, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh my god, this little cutie. And then what we do is we go underneath him. And we pull up this little light green bit. No, it's not light enough. We lighten it. There we are. So that we can see him's little face. Oh, this is where it gets real cute, guys.
You get a silent keyboard.
Say what?
You get a silent keyboard.
Why?
All I can hear is my clickety clacketing in your mic.
How can you hear that when you could barely hear my radio? I think I like both, but the bottom is a teensy bit more. I'm a little more minimalistic lately, so that could be why. Good for you. I think sometimes I kind of flex. Sometimes I'm very minimalistic, and then sometimes I'm like a maximalist, where more is more. There we go. Oh my goodness, he's cutie. I like the background being on the bottom, at least for now. And then I use this pencil to kind of give cash lights. I never used to do them, and now I always do them. And it looks like my whole drawing is too small for this cash light. So, oh wait a minute, just kidding. I'm on the wrong layer. I will pendulum swing in approximately 2 weeks, and then everything I like will make will be as busy. Yeah. I am the same way. I'm like, you know what? I want to do nothing ever. And then I'm like, you know what? We should do all the things at all the time. So, beep, beep, beep. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so cute. I'm so happy I made him blue. And blue is not my vibe for Christmas time. Like, I used to get like almost vehemently upset when people would decorate with blue at Christmas. But here we are, and I'm loving it. I have no idea how we're going to give this little snowflake a face. And maybe, or the candy cane. So maybe the only animated one is this guy. Ooh, let me know your thoughts. Talk amongst yourselves. Except there's nobody for you to talk amongst, because I think it's just you, my guy. Oh no, somebody else is watching. Maybe we have a silent watcher. That's okay if you want to watch and just hang out. But also feel free to jump in the chat. Look at how cute. Come on. I want to lighten it a little bit more. And we're going to. Are we feeling like a masculine or feminine name for this little character? I don't know. I think I was feeling masculine, but I'm open to any name suggestions. I'm going to try some freckles out right now and see if I feel good about them. Because it could be like a little patina. Oh, for the love of everything. Is this the cutest thing we ever saw? Oh, I love it. I don't usually draw eyebrows. And maybe we'll do a little like me. A little cheeky. I feel like that was too much. I liked the little half one that I did. Sort of. Let's see. Oh, I'm loving it. Alright, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to that pen that I used for drawing the background, but I'm going to use this like... Is it this same color? Okay. So I'm going to use this like whitish. Yes. I like it. Looked like a baby whale. The mouth. This here, right there. A cute baby whale. I think I like that only because it's going to bring depth. But what we can do is like take it down by half. So then it's like you see the depth, but you're like it's not 100%. You're not really sold on it. And then what we can do is buff out the sides like a little bit. Like I have to zoom in order to see it myself, but there we are. Oh, how did it get the bottom? They're not on the same page. Are they? They are. Oh, boo to me. Guys, I did the wrong thing. So just hold tight. I gotta go on this layer and do it. Okay. There we are. And then we're going to take that down by half-ish. Yes. And then we're going to take the buffer. What is the size of this? It's the whole page, that's why. Buff out the sides. There we go. And the top, why not? There we go. That way there's like depth in the background, but we're not 100% sure like where is it, what are we looking at? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some pink hues. How pink is that? Good. Good enough. We're going to go into this here. And I'm going to do bokeh, I think. How big is that bokeh? Oh, it's pretty big. So let's try it out. Can we even see that? Look, if we go in close, there's like little bokeh bubbles. See them down there? I don't know why they're not necessarily showing up at the top. Oh, they are. Hold on. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
remember how you did a mass undo when you held down 2 fingers by accident?
I guess so. Is that what I did? Yeah.
Yeah, you hold down 2 fingers and it'll do a mass series of undos.
Yeah, but then you can't ever get it back. Yeah.
Hold down 3 fingers to redo what you just undid.
Okay. Let's see if I remember that, because I might not.
So 2 fingers down to undo.
I wonder what bokeh would look like at the top on this layer. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this like baby bubblegum. This is turning into something I did not expect, but I'm loving it. Okay, cool. So now what we can do is do light pen. Does that look like bubbles or does it look like shining lights? Does it matter? Do we love it regardless? I'm loving it. I guess that could be all that matters unless somebody vehemently hates it. Oh, I'm sorry, Worldin. Thanks for the follow 3 minutes ago. Sorry I didn't see that, but hey.
That's Chris from New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my buddy.
Well, hey, buddy Chris. Why, did you tell your people?
I shared it in our self-promotion.
Babe, why did you do that? Well, hi. All right, let me go back to drawing faces and let me see if I can sneakily put a face in these other areas. Oh, that's way a big pencil mark. I mean, that's cute too. Hold on. Zoom down. Let's try it again. Babe, is it okay if my iPad is like, I don't know, on fire?
Hot.
Yeah. Remember, because I have it plugged in. Are you looking? Can you look and let me know if the face on the snowflake is good or not good? I guess it has to be bigger, right? I was thinking about not giving it a face. What do you think now? Cute, but I'd say bigger too. Okay. But like, then if we did a face on the candy cane, right? Like it would be like where? I don't know, like here-ish. So like, well, this is just for pretend, okay? But like, is that cute? Or should we leave the center be the only animated one? This is a color palette out of my comfort zone, so I don't know. Maybe just the center. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. That's okay. There's no hate, no shame in that. Because, like, he's vibing his own vibe here, right? What I am going to do, though, I think, because I'm loving these bubbles so much, is put some blue ones in there, I think. That didn't happen. Did it? It did. It didn't. It's not. What's happening? Sometimes my pencil, like, forgets that it's a pencil. But that's not the case, because what the case is I forgot that, like, to choose it. So, just pretend. Oh, I like that. Go away that one. I like this one. Why is it only doing, like, turquoise green up here? There we go. Dark one up there. And maybe... Ooh. Oh, well. Alright. Ooh, lots happening. Lots going on. Too much. Beep, 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 beep. I love these brushes because they give you the option to, like, go out of your comfort zone with styles and things. Like, instead of having to draw all these little individual bubbles, it's like, oh, hey, you could do this. This is a possibility. And then in the future, when you want to tailor them more specifically, then you can go back and draw them all yourself. Or draw some, erase some, enhance some, that type of thing. So, we're going to do this bubble over there. This here. That one. This blue one. This orange one. I just did that orange one though. This little red one. This little blue one in the background. Okay. I feel like I'm loving it, but also, like, relax. All right, so what is this? This is, oh, his little face background. Okay, so merge that down. Let's bring this down onto his actual face and merge it down. Merge it down. I can merge this down because I'm happy with it. The candy cane needs to situate itself, so we'll still, it's giving me major pause. Hold on, let's see what's happening. Is the ribbon, yeah, the ribbon's gotta go, and we can just delete all of that. Beep, okay. We can draw all of our own little toppers. I feel like the candy cane ribbon, I want it to be this dark red, but I also want it to be some sort of this like blue color. So what I'm going to do here is go back to my swatching, take the dark red, and then on this side, draw some of that blue, and on this side, and then take these guys and smear them around and see if I can make a version of red. Nope, that's a whole lie. We made a version of mud, like a purpley, purpley mud. So pretend we'll just use this dark red. Because I wanted to put a ribbon on the candy cane like this, basically. Almost to make it look velvet. Whoa, girl. Not good enough. I think our music had stopped again, so let me just start that up. So we're going to put a little ribbon there. And then it's going to go straight up like this. And then we will take the candy cane red and go like this. Oh, we need to make that smaller. That's very bright. All right, so that's that. I'm not gonna lie, Jake, or rather Jeff, the mug thing I totally got from you. And this is my favorite Christmas time mug because I call it Santa's PJs, but really it's just Santa's jammies. I mean, hello, Santa's laundry, but I love it. I liked when you told everybody to take a sip and all that stuff, and I remembered that it was cool to have a drink, and then you felt like you could have a drink if everybody else was having a drink. So I did glean that from your stream. Let's get back in the dark here because I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, oh, nope. Okay, so there's that. This guy could use a hook, and the hook can be silvery, right? So we're going to use this pencil. We're going to draw a little silver, although that definitely looks very similar to this color, but that's okay. We're going to go like this. Oh, no, we're not. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Scary, scary. That's better. Alrighty. Oof, my back is starting to hurt. I didn't pick a very fun chair for our hangout tonight. Thank you to everyone that is hanging out on this Sunday evening. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you're enjoying seeing some drawing happen. A little bit of holiday vibes going on. All right, I love the hook. And then I feel like this snowflake either needs a hook or a ribbon. And I can't decide which, so I'm gonna try hook, I think. And we're gonna try it from here. And then whoop. I just blinked on the microphone. Could you guys hear that? There we go. Ooh, love it. Well, why is the Christmas ball one not long? Let's try again. There we go. Oh my goodness, can you get smaller? There. Okay. So, loving the hooks. They're looking so great. Loving little cutie face, who still doesn't have a name. I need his bottom to be rounder. So, hold on. Bring my colors back. What do I want? This color, I guess. And where's he at? Right there. It's part of my problem with drawing, I think, is there are so many artists who I admire who do like, I call it likeness drawing. I'm sure there is a like real term for it, but they do like imperfect detailing. And I love it. But when I go to do imperfect detailing, I say to myself, that's not finished. And then I have to go back and like clean everything up to be like perfectly perfect. And like, that's good in its own right, but what's wrong with having like imperfect edging? Nothing. And so, I don't know, man. That's just something about me. Something about what I do and what I prefer. See how I'm like cleaning that up? And then like this little bit here, it's like a couple of different colors and it's giving texture and it's giving character. And instead I'm like, let's just make it a thin, good line like this. And there's nothing wrong with that either, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, leave well enough alone kind of a deal. All right, let's do in between these two. Let's do some of this. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Oh my goodness. This candy cane really needs our help. Okay, so we're just gonna turn our attention to it. Because she is suffering. And I don't know how to fix her. Also don't know if she's a her. It's like you have to make it look perfectly imperfect, like when you try and do messy hair or something, but like cute messy and not like I need a haircut and a shave messy. Yes. But like also sometimes a haircut and a shave is your reality, right? And I think either can be fine. And to be frank, I wish I could draw and be happy with leaving it kind of imperfect because frankly, that would be easier. But I'm not trying to discredit other artists by saying they're doing the easier thing. It may be, they may put a lot of attention and detail into doing exactly what you just said, right? Doing exactly what you just said, like, sculpting the perfect imperfection. And they may be doing that and taking hours and hours and hours and hours. And I'm like, oh, this looks so easy. But I don't know. It's something about it. I like can't let it sit even though it's what I want and it's what I'm kind of after. I just can't seem to make it happen for myself. Oh my goodness, my nose is so dry. Okay. To be honest, I might just leave the candy cane. This coming from the man who can never finish a story because the plot never feels right or whole enough. Listen. Your stories are long. Mine are short. And I still haven't finished them. Because, same. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now, here's just an opinion, okay? Do we want this guy in the center front situation? So I'm going to flip back and forth. Ready? The leg of the ornament is in the front, the snowflake ornament, or in the back. The front or the back. The front or the back. The front or the back. Like, in theory, I think I like it in the back. Okay? Like, it gives this guy his vibe to be, like, front and center. But then I also feel like he doesn't look far enough forward. So, there's a good tool for that, which is this distort. See, that makes him look like way flat, right? So we don't do that. We'll do this. Nope, not that one either. Here, that's a little better, sort of. And then I can move him more forward. I'd say back, unless you angle the snowflake a little more out of his face. Right. So we have him in the back now, and now I'm like butchering the whole thing by moving everything around so much. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Stop doing what I just said. Where is the... That's not it, apparently. There it is. Okay. Why is it doing that all of a sudden? Because I'm still in the wrong layer? Is that why? Yes. There we go. Oh, but that has to be on top. There we go. There we go. Like that. So now he's like definitely more front and center as far as him being the main character, right? Then we'll just maybe distort. Well, we can make him be any direction we want, really. So, like, he could be like this. And then we can bring him front. Oh, now it's, like, really in his face, so forget it. Pretend that never happened. Okay, bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Where are you? Alright, I feel like I am annoying myself right now by all the switcheroosies that I'm doing. But I just want it to be right. Whoops. I mean, this is about it, I think. Do you have any opinions here, babe? Are you no longer watching me? I can be ready to head up. This is basically finished. I put the snowflake arm behind him, but then I was thinking about, like, do they look proportional? Whatever. Oh, no worries. I was just saying, like, I moved the Christmas ornament ball to the foreground more. And then I put the starfish arm. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? The snowflake arm behind him. But then I was just thinking, like, is that good enough? I think the snowflake needs maybe some more illumination. That might be part of my can't decide about it. like on the very, very outsides.
Trying to look at the colors on your screen.
It definitely looks proportional. Okay, well then that's good. I'll take that. My finger feels weird. We are getting ready to close out here, friends. I'm super into it. Thank you for joining me in this design. I'm just gonna put a couple more finishing glows here and there on the snowflake. Yeah, now it pops more for sure. What I am gonna do, I think, is go behind it, see what happens if I do this. Just real quick. I wanna see if that makes it. Can you give me my full screen back real quick? Do we like that? The background illumination? Like...
Is that color a lot better than it was before?
Yeah, I think so. So like I just illuminated 2 legs. Do we like that? I definitely feel like it looks like it stands out more from the background. Let's see how I feel about it if I get the whole thing happening. There we go. Yes. And I definitely think I want a little bit of a patina look. Vintage, 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 vintage. No. I guess it would be like light leak or something. Go away. And put it on top of the Christmas ball. Oh my goodness. I did not even think how much I was going to like that. I love it. All right, then I'm just going to do one more thing to the candy cane because I feel like there's not a lot of special happening to her. And again, is she a her? I don't know. But let's do some glimmer. Oh, too much. Bring it on down. Bring it on down in size. Yes. Loving it. Loving it. So now what we're going to do is the final countdown. Final touches is go to our little handy dandy calligraphy pen and we're just going to sign her. Friends, we did it. We did it. We drew something live together in 1 hour and 37 minutes. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do something like that. And I also wasn't sure if it would be too short or too long. So thank you to everybody that tuned in. Thank you to all the new followers. Really looked forward to doing this. And I'm glad that you joined. And thank you for watching. And yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm appreciative of you being here as well, Jeff. And I will see you guys on the next time. Bye, friends.